So this is the question for today. It is a GS2 2021 question for 10 marker, right? And the question is, earn value learn scheme needs to be strengthened to make vocational and skill training meaningful. Comment. So we have to comment on this for a 10 marks. So one and a half page would be enough. More than one page is a good answer. Okay, 1.5 page would be best. Not more than that, not less than that. Okay. Okay. So to strengthen the vocational aspect of education so that the demographic dividend can be harnessed is one of the main objective of earn while you learn scheme. Okay. The advantages of this scheme are, so advantages, just I'll be making a diagram out here. Advantages, the number one advantage would be, okay, cater the financial need of student, hone the vocational aspect of education, okay, create a pool of experts, of better educated and skilled labor force. I'll give an example here. Example, a carpenter will not only learn the traditional skill but also the world best practices, okay, practices in field of carpentry. Fine. I'll give one more. The fourth one is, okay, as I've already written, utilize the small window of demographic dividend available till 2040. However, now read the question. We have to comment on that it needs to be strengthened to make vocational education and skill training meaningful. However, this needs to be strengthened to make it, more meaningful with vocational education and skill training. Following following suggestions can be implemented. Suggestions number one would be integration of vocational courses and skill development via credit based system, which will be stored in the DigiLocker account of student. DigiLocker account of student for say for 5 years and above. This will help the student to return back. One thing is done. Second, linking of or say providing DBT benefits vis-a-vis new skill set learned. This will incentivize learning while earning. Creation of a national level platform, or say launch, or say national level platform where best performers may compete to win title of the champion. This would help to this would help to support this will support race to top spirit. Fourth, skilling. Present day skilling, computer based skilling to be made compulsory. Hence IR 4.0 ready workforce availability will be maintained or ensured. Will be a better word. Ensured. Let me give one more point because I'm already okay, leave it. 1 2 3 4 5 points I've given. 4 here, 4 there, that's enough. Thus, however, or say the scheme in its present form is itself revolutionary. However, our suggestions can make it outshine, make it more inclusive. Okay, the only challenge to this is the regulatory cholesterol and corruption at lower level. Regulatory cholesterol that causes a kind of friction to friction in functioning of such schemes. A bottom up approach considering block as level of planning is also will also help to shape or help to get the benefits, reap the benefits of demographic dividend of India. Okay, so this is what I intended to write here. So this is about 2.5 pages, I think I have written. As far no, it is okay. It is almost this is what is needed for a 10 marker. Okay, so it took me about 8-9 minutes to write. That's a good speed to write down. And one more thing is that when you are in actual exam hall, you know much more than what I know right now. Why? Because I have not been reading these things for quite some time. I even don't know the scheme, what are the actual tenets of this scheme, right? Still I was able to write a decent answer of about 1.5 page for 10 marker. That is enough. And in this way you have to write, because you will never know all the question, but still you have to write, right? So this is the 2011-21 question. I will be writing one more 21 question. There was this question asked for a 15 marker tomorrow. Okay, look, if you see, I have tried to cover all the important points here. You look, why I wrote the advantage here, I'll explain you. Look, what is the question? You read the question. Needs to be strengthened to make vocational and skill training meaningful. Means it has something now and it needs to be done more. It is something like that. So what it has now, it is written in advantage, right? And what more needs to be done is written in suggestions. Okay, and then I have given, since it is comment, so I have to take a stance. I took a stance here that yes, it is a very good scheme, but above suggestions will make it more inclusive. You look, I have used these words from the syllabus. Okay, inclusive caused a kind of friction from a bottom up approach concerning block as a level of planning. Why? Because till now district is used as a level of planning, right? So block as a level of planning. Okay, these are there. And I'll show you one some more thing. Computer based skilling is very important in today's world. Okay, so I've used this term here, computer based skilling, IR 4 point race to top. If you see, I've been using these keywords here and there. Okay, this makes the answer looks more presentable in its present form. Okay, IR 4.0, DBT benefits, DG locker. These has been in news for this year, right? For some time. Okay, so it is very good. Credit based system, CGPS, what is known as. Okay, so in this way I end today's answer writing. Okay, so you keep on learning the new techniques. Fine. Jai Hind.